to use a looper pedal, I guess. Hey everybody, back with another lesson. Sorry it's been a minute, but I've had like 4 nights of gigs in a row and just catching up on some rest today, and finally felt like getting to some more material here. And I just want to keep up the lessons with in the same spirit of all the other ones. We're exploring different chord tones. We are trying to break out of the pentatonic a little bit. We're trying to have fun soloing. We're trying to search for melodic notes while we're soloing. And yeah, I feel like that's what I'm passionate about. So I'm just gonna keep pedal to the metal on that kind of topic. So here we have song Ain't No Sunshine, which is a real popular song to cover because you can do it so many different ways. You can put your own spin on it. And that's kind of what we do. We sometimes give it like a reggae feel, or sometimes we give it the more traditional feel. Sometimes we speed it up. But throughout the process of playing that song so many times, it's been really fun for me to kind of explore different ways to solo over it. So today I made a backing track, and it was A minor, E minor, G, A minor. There's E minor 7, G, A minor. And what's fun is like you don't have to like put a ton of pressure on yourself the whole time that you're playing your solo, like, oh man, I gotta find the right note. But you can use these little tricks to like throw some different note choices in as you please. The rest of the time you can think minor pentatonic, I feel like that's what most players do, especially blues players, because that's what we are. And we want to express ourselves through the blues at the same time, so nothing wrong with all that good stuff. Alright, so let's start off with our first lick. I'm going up. That kind of a lick definitely reminds me of something like Snowy White would do on that tune Slabo Day by Peter Green. So I'm going up to start chromatically from G to A. So just on the D string there. Then I'm kind of like using economy picking to get up to the top of my minor pentatonic. And so for the G, B, and E, it's all a downstroke with my pick. And as I'm doing that, I'm bringing the palm of my hand, like the meaty, fleshy part, with it so that it mutes. If I didn't do that, then all the strings would kind of ring out. It wouldn't sound bad, but I kind of want to accentuate each individual note. So I'm going, and then going right up the scale, including that note, whatever the heck that note is. I think it's a B. Don't quote me on that. And ending on the 8th fret, which would be a C, of the E string. And then, so that'd be like the first part of our lick. Another name we could call that is a call. I like to do calls and response kind of licks because it sounds musical. And it sounds like human. It sounds like a conversation. So here's the call. And here's the response. I'm staying in the minor pentatonic, but I'm adding a few flavorful notes. Not chord tones yet, but this little chromatic passage. Then we're going up the arpeggio. Instead of like, instead of going up the scale, like, we're going, it just sounds a little different. A little less linear. To me, using big words. It's not that big of a word. Okay, so there's our first idea with no chord tones, but a little added pizzazz. Now let's add some chord tones. So, like we did last lesson, we want to utilize our looper pedal here to know exactly what we're trying to accomplish. We're trying to break the chord progression up when we're practicing. So if we need to break the chords up into just one chord to the next, that's fine. So we only have 3 chords, but if we need to just play A minor to E minor for a minute and just forget about the G, that's fine, because that's going to be good practice. So here's how I suggest you do it. Set my looper pedal to the same groove, but it's no G chord, just A minor and E minor. So what I'm trying to show you is how practice doesn't have to necessarily sound like that musical. Sometimes you just need to like pound into your own head, like, okay, I'm going from A minor to E minor, and these are the triads that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using this triad here on the 5th fret, and then this triad here. It looks like a little staircase based off of this E minor, which is an A minor shape that I'm pretty sure we all know. So here's what I suggest doing. Just practice going up each arpeggio and going down each arpeggio. So up the A minor. See how when we get our hand position has to change a little bit to get the E minor, but we're getting it. And then I'm including the 10th fret of the high E string as well. So A minor, E minor. So I'm really just hammering home those 2 chord shapes and just getting my fingers used to moving between those 2 areas, in an efficient way. Now we can add the G to the equation. That's going to be a D-shaped G right here, just like this D. But now it's up here. Okay, it's out of this G shape. There, I was thinking about all those different shapes when I played that lick. I was thinking A minor, and I was actually playing this A minor. It looks like a D minor down here. Now, we're up here, middle finger's on the 9th fret. Same exact shape as a D minor here. So A minor, E minor, G, A minor. Now let's just do a lick from the E minor to the G. So we have E minor, G, ending on the A. E minor, G, A. Sounds like a statement. So there's that area that we started in our A minor area, and we moved up here to where we have some easily accessible triads. Now we have easily accessible triads here up on the 12th fret as well. A minor, E minor, and G. Same kind of thing as down here. There's our A minor lick. Going right up the triad. Using my pinky to get the 15th fret of the high E. Then we have our E minor, just barring the 12th fret. That's a cool one. So for that one, raking up the E minor triad, and then with my middle finger, I'm actually getting a G7, but that doesn't really matter right now. So I'm going to the 13th fret of the E string. Pinky on 15, and then coming back down on the pointer finger on the 12th fret of the B string. So all together. Now we're going to include the G. There's our G triad, right beneath our E minor triad. E minor, G. Getting D, G, and B barred on the 12th fret. Heading back on our A minor. Then once we get back up here, we're same as here. All your ideas from here apply up here as well. Cool. Just some random ideas now that I like to implement. I love a lick like that. So I'm visualizing like a G major shape right here, right below that A minor. So I'm on on the 15th fret of the E and B. And then coming right back up to land on the A in the box 1 pentatonic shape. Another thing I like to do is to use like one string for licks. So just memorizing your every scale that you would normally play, but just on one string. That's the G string. Just kind of using slides to make it sound more vocal. That was the E string, here's the B. See if I can do the D. A. So stuff like that can go a long way too to spice up your solos. All right, I'm gonna try to keep this one a little shorter. I don't know if I did or not, but I gotta catch up on some errands and go to the gym and stuff like that. So thank you everyone, as always, for watching. I hope this helped, and I hope everyone has a wonderful week. And you know, drop some suggestions in the comments for the next lesson if you feel up to it. And thanks again. Bye-bye.